Yeah, yeah, look, they said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever, know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm texting like that.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Bryce Harper riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. And Cindy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser the ball.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Slides in safely. It's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Here's Turner now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. First pitch misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Trey Turner.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
And now here is Harper. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Hard hit, knocks it down. He's in there.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Freddie, double play. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Here with my pal Siggy. And pitching in this game, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, gets the call. That's strike 1. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the right-hander deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Marsh on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Out to short. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
2 outs. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers down in order, scoreless after 1. Here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second. This is Bryson Stott. Buehler back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Muncy makes the play. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. 0-1 there. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
One gone, runner at first. JT Realmuto, the next to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ground ball could be 2. Throws to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Never going slow.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Mookie Betts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Muncy to hit. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that skips in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played. And welcome back to the ballpark. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Doubled in his first AB. On its way to the corner. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Trey Turner. Flied to right his first time. Buehler looked to first. Rojas back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. Still no score. And we're back. Set to the bottom of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Massey. Pitch. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one lifted to left, and that'll get down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now, Miguel Rojas. Just off the inside edge. That clips the zone, and the count is 1-1. Edman on at second with 2 down. There's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. And another ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He goes down looking. 1 left for L.A., and we are still scoreless. Back here in L.A., start of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, right? Harper. The pitch. Ball 1 to Bryce. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research.
There's a swing and a drive. To the running track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
Yes. That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and lipped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now Bryson stop. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third. And now it is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Massey under it. Brings it in for the third out. Phillies leave a couple, and we're still knotted at 0.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one drilled left field. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And now it's Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips the corner.
This might be a steal situation. But that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that's in the dirt. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Bueller back to work. And a foul ball. Marsh in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Bounced up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. Rojas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. In there safely. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Trey Turner now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Bryce Harper. And fouled off. The Phillies looking to strike first. And we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And another ball.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Righty to the plate. And there's the strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
To third. And that's just foul. 3-2 on the way. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is down low. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
This one in the air. Out number 2. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the Dodgers leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Bueller back to work. That clips a corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The punch out there. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Go ahead run on base. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hernandez snags it on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman makes the catch. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1. And that one missing low. Now all even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rojas in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rojas snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. That ends the inning. Back here in L.A., now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Walker Buehler will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jack Flaherty.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now here is Johan Rojas. On the ground, 2 ball. Rojas for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So the lineup flips over, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here comes Max Muncy. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Fought off foul. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one not close. And it's 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The batter now will be Will Smith. His righty-lefty splits there. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Just missed.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Sosa on the move, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Harper now. In there, and it's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. And a strike in there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right down to shoot, and that is strike 2. With the tying run on at first, here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. One down, Phillies down a run. Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Castellanos swings, drills one to center. Edman on the move, heading back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Digging in, Bryson Stott. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. That's a little bit low.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Grotterol checks over to first, and he's back. Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. Harper off of first with 2 away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch. And that right there was just a freebie.
On the ground, Massey throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. In the air, left field. Marsh moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Gets it to first. And Freeman is retired. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be JT Realmuto. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, in time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. He's 2 outs away. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Relay throw, and he's out.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, to get thrown out at third, and you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
And now, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball. Trinan is just one strike away. And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. And another ball. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that'll do it.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
When you stand, singing the crowd, your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you, baby. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some.